It has been 1 week of intense competition both on the floor and in the stands between the student sections as the 8th grade Hamilton County basketball tournament comes to its top of the point today. The championship game, and it features two rivals that are well known around this county as big rivals amongst each other when you say the names Noblesville and Carmel. Hello everybody, I'm Steve Willie along with Pete Smith, Michael Cox, Rick Vanderweilen, and Roy Johnson, the crew of Hometown 19, and we are indeed proud to be here. Proud to be here all week.
Meanwhile, Carmel came in with a hard-earned victory over Sheridan. The score was rather large, but Sheridan's kids battled very hard. And then the triple overtime game I just made reference to against Hamilton Southeastern. Southeastern and Noblesville both came in this tournament with the best marks. They each had only lost 3 games. Noblesville enters tonight's game with an 18-3 record. Carmel with a 12-6 record, probably playing a little bit tougher competition at times, so that can be deceiving.
Assessing a little bit of today's matchup now then.
Because when you think of all the hours we play basketball in the summers as kids, Noblesville, did have a little bit extra time. They had a little bit easier game too. They defeated Clay rather handily.
Now for the Noblesville Middle School Millers. At one guard, number 22, Doug Snyder. At the other guard, number 24, Alex Robinson. At one forward, number 44, Phil Nemeth. At the other forward, number 31, Kirk McCollough. And at center for the Millers, number 54, Peter Bloomquist. Noblesville is coached by Werner Homan and assisted by Jon Boser. The officials for this afternoon's contest are Stan Brown and Sean Conley.
Two big guys jumping center, Pete. Reed Young, Peter Bloomquist. Actually, that's Phil Nemeth that's jumping for Noblesville.
But he's a pretty big kid,
a big
too.
one,
You're
too.
right.
Yep. Reed Young, very impressive in that overtime victory over Southeastern this morning. Dominated down low. Got to believe he'll be a factor for the Greyhounds here early in this one, too.
Shot 14 free throws. That's an awful lot for a junior high boy.
Made like 12 of them, too.
Yeah, had a great game.
Yeah.
I told him the hardest, being the head coach the last 4 years at Carmel, I've had the chance to watch Reed come up through my camp and so forth, and I thought it was the hardest I've seen Reed play, and that's a good sign as he's getting ready for his high school career. On the other hand, you've got Noblesville that had a rather easy win. These two teams played during the regular season with Carmel winning 35-39. Neither team, I think a big factor in that game, neither team shot free throws worth a hoot. Noblesville was 7-20 at the line. Carmel only 6 of 15.
Drive, pull up, shot goes. Noblesville strikes first. Alex Robinson, the lefty from the baseline, puts it in.
When these two teams met earlier this year, Alex had 15 points against Carmel, so he's right off to where he left off. There's his first touch.
Now forces his way in. Shot won't go.
Defense.
Rebound to Robinson. Yeah, Millers stood their ground nicely on Reed Young.
Nemeth came over and helped doubled, and Reed went up for the shot like he should. Couldn't draw a foul and didn't make it.
Doug Snyder on the pass, put it into Bloomquist, who took a nice cut down the lane, and Peter puts it up and in. The Millers go back on top, 7-5, 2:30 to go. First quarter of play. Hollingsworth, that's a familiar name in the Carmel area, isn't it, Pete?
Yes, his two sisters were very good players for the Lady Greyhounds. The older sister played at Wright State University over in Dayton.
Yeah, I was thinking very good players, maybe the understatement there. Turnaround shot won't go for Carmel. That was Zadke who took the shot. Quickly back the other way. The shot goes down for Robinson, and it's a 9-5 lead for the Millers with 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Hollingsworth again takes control. He's got Snyder guarding him.
Noblesville has them very well scouted that time. Very good help down by Doug Snyder on it. It was supposed to be a lob play, which has worked a lot for Carmel this year, but Snyder did a good job coming down and stopping it.
52 seconds to go, 9-5 the score. Noblesville on top of Carmel. Wholesale substitutions.
I'd like to mention 45 as he goes in. Andrew Jones, father was a player for the Millers. He had 15 points also the first time these two teams met, so That's a pretty big advantage. We can bring a guy off the bench who's capable of scoring 15 points in junior high basketball, as Andrew Jones did the first time they played. Got Robby Donoho in there now for Noblesville, along with Stephen Harmas. So you got Harmas, Jones, and Donoho off the bench already here in the first quarter. Into Carmel.
Hollingsworth, nice step out, no good. That is an outstanding step out.
Great defense
by Andrew
sure
Jones.
Was.
Stopped the drive. We've come to the end of the first quarter of play. 9-6 is your score. Noblesville over Carmel. It's the championship matchup. 8th grade Hamilton County basketball tournament. We'll be back with more right after this.
Now, we'll be back. You got
Hamilton Heights Middle School is the site. The event is the 8th grade boys basketball tournament for Hamilton County. This the championship matchup. We're starting the second quarter play. That's Carmel in the blue, the Carmel Junior High Cougars. Noblesville in the yellow, that's the Millers. 9-6, Noblesville on top after one. That's Ryan Murray, who's got all the points, kicks it to Hollingsworth.
Weak side, 2 reversals, and got a really good look. And Coach Brian Spacey, who played for Noblesville in this championship game, I think he said it was in 89.
Let's go there. Harmas, there's a nice drive by Noblesville and a good kick-out pass. Harmas with the easy 2.
Stephen Harmas with his first 2 points.
14-11 the score, 3:40 to go in the second quarter of play. Nemeth, got it. Phil drills one in from the left side, and it's 14-13.
5 points now for Phil Nemeth. He's the leading scorer for the Millers here in the middle of the second quarter.
Shot won't go. Rebound to Snyder. Up quickly to McCollough. Oh, he had it open, Nemeth, and didn't see him.
Boy, Snyder did a good job knowing it, though. It's great court awareness and found Nemeth.
Nemeth was open the whole time, and finally Snyder got him the ball, and quickly the Noblesville Millers put 2 buckets down, and they go back on top, 15-14. Robinson.
Someone's wide open for there we go. Carmel, a couple guys were in a diamond press, and a couple guys were playing man-to-man.
Boy, you can't be confused on your D. Give somebody like Jones an opportunity to take it to the hole, and Andrew does, and the Millers are back on top.
Werner Homan, the head coach of the Noblesville 8th grade team, and shoot a 1-1.
I should have said the legendary Pete. The Millers by 1, 17-16, 1:10 to go. First half of play, 8th grade championship matchup. Oh,
Donoho.
Look good too.
Robby with a good look at it.
Boy, has this been a fast first half. That one won't go. A rebound for the Millers.
Will Hartman with a quick 3. It was a good look, though. I know he can make those shots. I've seen him before.
And Harmas with the board. Robinson got it to go.
We know Alex can hit those.
Yeah, he'll hit that one most of the time. Little pull. Look, either way.
This is 4 down. 4 corners, going to be 4 down, 10 seconds on the clock.
Lukes puts it in motion. Final shot of the quarter and the half.
There it is.
Will go right there, and it won't go.
Had a great shot at it. One of the few misses by Ryan Murray.
A fast-paced first half of action. 19-16 is your score. Noblesville on top of Carmel. 12 minutes of basketball action left. That's how much time there is to decide the 2003 8th grade Hamilton County boys basketball champion. To a wide open look on the other side. Shot for
Matt Zodke.
Zodke just didn't go, but boy, was he open, and then Young picks up the personal foul.
Great block out by Peter Bloomquist, who's sporting kind of like the afro that I had when I was growing up. Kind of like that by Peter. Maybe it runs in guys that go by the name Pete. Yeah. But he's the 3rd Bloomquist to actually come up and play some basketball at Noblesville High School.
Nemeth was on the move early in that possession, and the pass got to him, and he put it in. 21-18 Noblesville. Murray again. Ryan Murray killing Noblesville single-handedly with the scoring here in this ball game. 20 for the Cougars, and he's got how many?
He's got 9 of them, or he's got 11 of them now.
11 of them.
7 first half, all 4 in the second half here. So he's starting off where he left off. Coach Spacey's going to probably go to the bench right now and probably bring in Will Harbin. That'd be my guess.
Outside shot's good. Robinson nails the 3 from the corner, and the Millers go on top by 3, 24-21.
Off the ground more than I used to.
Got us some good elevation on that as he disagreed with the charge call, but I actually thought Murray was a little bit out of control going down the lane.
Second foul called on Ryan.
Oh, good entry pass.
Harmas, Stephen Harmas with his 4th point off the bench this game. He's given the Millers a very big lift, and they're ahead by 4. Nice pass.
Donoho with the pass on the other end. It gave Harmas the bucket.
Tended to by the Riverview trainer.
Yes.
So
as he walks past us, and
Peter Bloomquist will go in, and I think he may get a new tape on his ankle there, a new tape job maybe on his ankle.
He just walked up in the stands.
Well, yeah.
You got to do what you got to do, and you got to do it where you got to do it.
Big steal by Alex Robinson. Here comes the Millers.
He's going to go coast to coast. And he didn't get it to drop. Out of bounds to Carmel, 26-22, Noblesville, 2:07 to go, 3rd quarter of action.
He's very fortunate, and he knows it because no one stopped the basketball there.
No one stopped the basketball, yep. This way, the same thing.
They could have went up 6 with that basket. Alex usually makes that shot. It's a nice drive.
Bloomquist, wrong outlet pass. Harmas on the move, he pulls up, bank shot goes. Big basket, and there's your 6-point lead as Stephen Harmas gets it for Noblesville. Murray kicks it back out as the Cougars try to convert, and they do. The 3-point shot drops. That's put in by Durbin, and it's 28-25 with 35 seconds to go.
His second 3 of the contest.
Now let's see if Noblesville plays for the last shot. Nope. There's a quick answer to the 3. Quick answer to my question, and answer to the 3. Donoho buries it, and it's back to a 6-point lead for Noblesville. That's a good look away.
Will Hartman's going to shoot a pair.
Wow, Pete, he looked over at one of his teammates. Noblesville took it like it was a fish going to bait.
Okay.
Jumped on it, and then he went right down the lane.
Yeah, they reacted to what he was trying to get them to react to, and it gave him a pretty good lane. Drew the foul, otherwise he makes it.
For Carmel as Luke brings it up. Snyder guards him closely. Bloomquist steps out on him, and the ball's tipped away. Nice job. They're not going to get a shot off. Great defensive effort by the Noblesville Millers as they come to the end of the quarter. Donoho canned a 3 and then played some nice defense. 6 minutes now basketball action to go to decide the 2003 champion. It's 33-27 Noblesville over Carmel. One of our sponsors tonight's game, the Auto Outfitters. They'll take your car and they'll customize the interior about any way you want. They can put TVs in there and everything else, and I won't go there today about everybody who wants to contribute to my TV. Auto Outfitters customer service, their #1 priority, 770-7540. Check them out. 6 minutes to go. We'll be back for it right after this. You've been in these types of situations many, many times, coaching tournament action. The final 6 minutes of the ball game now, your adrenaline just pumps a little bit higher?
Well, to start the 4th quarter there, I think Noblesville is trying to ride the high of getting their largest lead of the second half at 6. They came out in a 1-3-1 zone half-court trap. It was a soft trap.
All in his hands because of good positioning and good effort.
Reed's really come on. He's a student of the game, and he's made big strides from when he first started coming to our basketball camp at Carmel.
Joe Nemeth sticks it in.
Joe Nemeth?
That sounds good, doesn't it?
How about Phil Nemeth?
I like Joe Nemeth better.
You liked his pantyhose, didn't you? You like those pantyhose.
I like the guaranteed victory. Phil puts it in. It's 35-28. 4:43 to go in the basketball game.
Backdoor for Young.
And there it is. Bloomquist backs into him.
Good job by Reed. Oh, he just couldn't finish, but he did a nice job. On both ends of it, the defense did a nice job holding their ground and not fouling. Reed couldn't finish, though.
Phil's got another one. Huge night for Phil Nemeth, and he's put another one in, and it's a 9-point advantage.
Any doubt why Coach Homan was telling that trainer, let's get him retaped, let's get him retaped. We need him in there. Great move. Obviously not playing without any ill effects.
Hollingsworth no good. Guess who's got the board? He can be Joe Nemeth if he wants to be today.
Nice swing pass by Snyder.
Robinson thought about it.
Good ball movement. Noblesville really has done a pretty good job of moving that ball. Donoho again.
Nope.
Well, he just drained one last time in the third quarter, so I understand why he took the shot. His legs were just not quite into that one. They were up 11 in the fourth, I know. They had an 11-point lead at one time in the fourth.
Shot no good. Foul called down low, and I think that's going to go on Young.
Real good block out by Robby Donoho, and he knows that's the fourth on Reed Young.
Yep.
That's how much his head's into the game there. He looked right away at his teammates and said, that's 4 on Reed.
See, now that's being in the game. You're right.
Yeah.
Head in the game. You bet.
4 fouls for Noblesville. All doing a really good job banging him, playing hard, and literally Carmel's top scorer now is finished for his 8th grade basketball career. And loss of Reed Young right now, but they got to get back on defense.
Good push. That's a great job by Noblesville. Donoho pushed it up. Nemeth finished it off. It's back to an 8-point advantage for the Millers. Back the other way. Zodke.
Good left hand by Matt. Timeout. Quick timeout. It's going to be a 30 for Carmel.
Out of the ball.
Both teams in the bonus. Oh, boy.
Hollingsworth blocked clean by Robinson.
Nice hustle by Alex Robinson. At the offensive end, he didn't face up to the basket. He got caught in a position where he never established his territory, so he couldn't really see the entire floor. He missed a couple back doors, but boy, did he get back on defense and not give up a layup to Cody. And back in.
There's Murray with a shot. No good. Robinson with a rebound. Carmel's going to be forced to foul here quickly.
You got to go for a Steeler foul, and Cody Hollingsworth got called for it.
Of course, one of the stars of the Noblesville boys varsity basketball team, and Jan, one of our announcers.